Let's see. Today is April 28th of 2020. Don't think I've made a video for about 5 days. I think today or tomorrow, I think within the next 2 or 3 days, I think that I'm going to be getting that $1,200 stimulus money. I'm on Social Security, and I think that and I'll be getting it should get it by direct deposit. What else is going on? I'm running Windows 10 again. Yesterday I hooked up the Chrome box with 16 gigabytes of memory, played with that again. I've gone back to Windows 10. I'm recording this with Manicam. I also have on here OBS. I'm using the C930, I believe, E camera that's up there. Actually, I'm using the microphone on the Logitech Brio camera to do the audio. The audio may not be good. I'm just sort of playing things by ear. As soon as I get that stimulus money, I'm going to purchase a iPad, the inexpensive one, about $400. And I think I'll be able to do. I've never owned an Apple product. I think I'll be able to do, because I've been watching a whole bunch of videos on the iPads and on using them for note keeping and writing. I'm going to also order the iPad and the iPad pen, and unfortunately that iPad uses a lightning adapter, or uses lightning, which it used Type-C, with the Pro does. So I may need to purchase a additional adapter to do what I want to do. I don't know about that. I've got my Panasonic G7 camera hooked up. Well, I've got the battery eliminator, so it's sitting up there. I'm not using it right now. I intend to use that, and I intend to be able to plug that into the iPad. And I'm not sure. It's going to be, for me, a little bit of experimenting to see how things work. But I think that I'll be able to do better videos. I'm not sure that they'll get any more views, but because you have to be, have to be recommended, or you have to be the YouTube has to push you out, whatever. So I think I may make big improvements in the video and audio of the YouTube videos, but I don't expect that it will make much change in the number of views or the number of subscribers. We'll see. I mentioned, I think the other day, that I had went ahead and gone back to using, or I applied and got 400 meg down and 20 up. I had that before, and then I foolishly decided I'd save 20 bucks a month, and so I went ahead and I'm back using it. Now this is, I'm using Google, what do they call it? The Google adapter. Well, you can see one. No, you can't. well, I don't know. I'll have to see what you can see. Well, by the way, here's a listing of results. So here's what we just got. Now this is, I have a Google Wi-Fi device here. I have one in the living room that is hooked up, directly into the cable modem, and then it sends a Wi-Fi signal. Then I have an additional one in here, and then I am actually coming out of the back of it and going, into my computer. But you can see, let's see here. Here are the scores. Now here you see, this is using the, the Wi-Fi. Here's another one using Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. So, gives you a little bit of an idea. So what else is going on? Still playing Civilization 6. I was feeling really bad the other day for a couple of days, and I take water pills because I retain, well, one, I'm not hydrated well. I've never been hydrated well because I don't drink water, I drink Coke. But anyway, but I am, the doctor wants me to take water pills so I can urinate. And when you do that, you're supposed to take a potassium pill because you lose potassium. And I've really never, a few times I've done it, but I've never done it. And so I've changed my diet a little bit too, since my birthday was last month, toward the 26th of March. And since then I've been eating salads and trying to do better and eating fewer, well, almost none. I used to eat a lot of baked potatoes, and I think baked potatoes turn into, starch, and they turn right into sugar, and I'm diabetic, type 2. But anyway, I've been trying to eat better, and I think maybe I do need to take now the potassium, but although every time I've had every 6 months when I go to the doctor, which, because of the virus thing, people aren't going to their doctor unless, it's necessary. And, of course, you can do it by video, but the problems I have, I've got a couple of new problems, and that really wouldn't work. So, but anyway, I think so I'm starting to, not every day, but I'm starting to take a potassium pill now, like I've been supposed to. We have an order coming today for about a $200 order food order from grocery order from Walmart. And Walmart changed their thing when you order. It used to be optional. You could have just put the stuff at the door, and you don't need to, we don't need to see it, a sign or whatever. And actually they changed because we got a couple orders. The first order, well, that was my fault, I guess. The first order, when that came up, the ex-wife orders, but I told her, just park it as, they can just drop it at the door. We have tracking, we know when they're coming or whatever. she didn't like doing it. I said, it'll be fine. She says they won't if it's, if it's, I said, no, if they made a mistake, they would, make it correct or whatever. And I watched the traffic and then it said delivered or whatever and it wasn't here. And they left it at a total different building. But, our neighbor over there, figured it out. Well, we figured it out. We went over and got it. So then, okay, I'm making them, and then she ordered an order, and they just, dropped it at the door. And she said, well, I changed that. And then I think about that time, we got an email from them that went out to everybody saying that their app makes it every time you have to actually go in and physically change it, because it's the standard or default is they just bring it to your door and leave it, and they don't have to interact with you. So anyway, we got an order after that was fine, and we got one coming today. I think that's probably it. If you have any comments about, I'm going to be getting I wish it was like iPad and iPad Pro. I wish they wouldn't, like, they don't want to make it, I guess, iPad Basic, or give it a name, but I don't know. But anyway, especially if you have any ideas regarding, well, I've looked on Amazon and other places for adapters. They have lots of C adapters, all kinds. In fact, I own a couple, not for the iPad, but C adapters, hubs and stuff. But anyway, if you have any recommendations, I'm going to be an Apple user. I don't really need a new cell phone, but I have been thinking about getting the Pixel. It's the 3ALX or something. It has the Google, cell phone. It's only about $400. Has a fantastic camera on it. I think it only has 2 cameras, front and back, but the software makes the pictures just as good as $1,000 or $1,200 cell phones. And I'm going by what all the reviewers are saying on YouTube that are reviewing it. But I'm not sure I'm going to get that cell phone right away, but probably not. But on the other hand, if I'm going to the iPad, maybe I should get a Sony phone, because they have one that's like $400. That's, forget the model. It's pretty damn good. It gets some really good reviews. But the cameras on that are not the thing with the Pixel. 3AX, I forget. Well, I could pull it up, I guess. Well, let's do it. Oops. Oh, and I want to go to Amazon, don't I? Well, I need to get you out of here. I've tied you up too long. We'll talk about this later on. So, thank you very much for watching. Please give thumbs up or whatever. And I'll probably be seeing you pretty quick. And maybe within a few days, well, I have to get the money, have to order it and get it in. But maybe I'll be making some YouTube videos with a iPad. Thank you very much for watching.